Greetings, geeks and geekerellas. It is me. I am back. Another Black Lightning for you. Just when I thought Legends of Tomorrow might, for once, get top billing best DC show of the week, Black Lightning raises the stakes yet again and maybe nudges it out. Because, oh my god, this episode. But before I get into that, just quick, because I am really trying to do this. Spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the episode, you kind of just got my thoughts about it. I really liked it. Go see it. Then come back. Let me know what you think. Comments below. Alright, let's get into this, and I will try not to go too long because, like last week, I got another show coming. So let's dive into this. This is going to be kind of hard. So, I guess, yet again, we'll go character by character, because a lot of crap happened. And actually, first character we'll get into is Detective, I think he's a detective, Detective Henderson. Black Lightning's cop friend, his Commissioner Gordon. This guy did some stuff this episode. I mean, Black Lightning was able to convince him that he was set up. And so he now believes him, and they're working well together again. And now that leads Henderson to go into the field and then see gun exchanges, a lot of guns, that make him uneasy as a cop. So he's like, as a cop, I cannot reasonably let this go. And so against Black Lightning's advisement, he goes into the field and goes deep into the field and gives me an uneasy feeling that he's gonna die. Luckily he didn't, but he got close. And he saved Black Lightning, which is a good thing, and arrested one of the doctors behind Greenlight. So yeah, that was his thing. I would go into Lynn, but Lynn really didn't do anything on her own this episode. It was mostly reactionary. It wasn't bad, but it was mostly reactionary to, like, Jen's story. And Anissa's story. So, which of the three do I go into first? Oh, talk about Gamby first. Let's get into Gamby, because Gamby went all badass, like when he killed what's-his-face. He even snuck a dude in the neck with snake venom. And then said, want the cure? Give me the name. Give me the name of the person that sold you the weapon. The person behind getting the gun that framed Black Lightning. So he was like, okay, here you go. Got a name. Gamby uses the name. Hacks into the dude's system, and he's all trying to be like badass Mr. Robot, scramble his voice and picture, but Gamby's like, hello, Jake, or Caleb, whatever the hell his name was, but he called him by his real name, and he's like, I know your real name, your real location is right here, da-da-da-da-da-da, there's a police car, mile away, and you've got AKs. illegal AKs in your house set for selling. He's like, give me the name and I will forget yours. Which was awesome. And so he did. And so Gamby did. And that eventually led Gamby to finding the ATC. I believe that was the acronym they used. Finding their secret base. And sneaking in all Die Hard style. Using a spy cam. And he actually found out that the ATC, now that they have kids with powers, they're keeping them in test tubes to, I guess, presumably, use as soldiers, super soldiers, if you will. Which oh boy, that could lead to some big things. And some more heroes. Which, by the way, one thing that Lynn's story did bring was confirmation that Vixen is a part of this universe and is an active hero. And also, we got confirmation that Supergirl isn't just a comic book character. She actually exists in this world. Which is like, yay, hopefully we'll get to see both. Maybe by different actresses. That would be nice. And maybe different. Who knows? Maybe they're different ages than the other ones. Maybe they're not even the same, like, code names. I mean, like, real names, I mean. Civilian identities is what I meant to say. But anyway, so that happened. Which was really cool. Then Anissa, well, she kind of, we'll get into her, she kind of doesn't really do the right thing, and basically Jennifer is still reeling from the fact that she's like, what's wrong with me? And Jennifer just like throws her into the deep end and says, I've got super strength, I've got super powers. Dad's Black Lightning. I'm Thunder. And you're like, holy, what the fuck? Really, Jennifer? But she learns that that wasn't the best thing to do, which I kind of like that because it shows how emotional she is and how Jennifer isn't her. Which we'll get into that. Well, let's just jump into Jennifer. Because Jennifer isn't her. So, Jennifer doesn't have the same reaction that Anissa has. Because Anissa, remember, they used to call her Harriet, as in Harriet Tubman. Because she was a social activist and wanted to fight for what's right even before she got powers. And when she got powers, she was happy. And she thought it was a good thing. Which I think is cool to show that there are different sides to gaining powers. Because she didn't want them. She wanted a normal life. And now she doesn't even know if that's even possible anymore. But we know it is. But anyway, what is normal anymore? As Anissa says, normal is overrated. But anywho, so that happens, and she actually mopes about it, but then Lynn, Mama comes in and talks to her. They all eventually talk to her, but Lynn is the one that stick the most. And Jefferson at the end with her was the most like heartfelt, like, aw. You really feels coming from both, God, I'm blanking on his name, Cress Williams and China Ann White, especially from them. I mean, they all gave good performances, but those two particularly, especially at that last scene. Because one thing that I thought was interesting that the show did was generally, especially when you have two kids, each kid clings more to one parent. And Anissa always clinged to Lynn more. And Jennifer clinged to Jeff more. But when Anissa got her powers and through training and all, has bonded more with Jefferson. And while Jennifer, through her things, has bonded with Lynn more now that she's got her powers, which is a pretty cool dynamic that I really like. And I've been going way too long because I've got another review coming, but basically what happened with Jeff was he found a way to keep training Anissa and dealing with the whole Jennifer thing. Also, still has bad feelings towards Gamby, dealing with them, realizing that maybe Jennifer's situation is kind of similar to his situation with Gamby, which it is. And last thing I will say is, damn, that suit. Anissa's Thunder suit was awesome. I forgot to mention it earlier, so I'm mentioning it now. Damn. And I will just say, as a male who likes females, that song ain't wrong. Anyway, see you later today, tomorrow, depending on when I can get out the video, because I'm still keeping up with Rise. So, till next time, and beyond.